We're here to convert a movie, our movie, into a comic book. It's this super cool process. This is a film that my partner in crime, Bill, starred in, and he produced it. I wrote and directed it. The film is a dark romantic comedy about a New York City poet who ends up moving and living inside a mausoleum in a cemetery, and that's where he kind of finds himself and he finds love. He meets Tatiana. These guys make movies. That's what we're called on YouTube, but our production company is called Cinematic. So let's turn this film into a comic book. It's a little bit kind of like the reverse of normally you have a storyboard and then you make a film based on the storyboard. Well, we have a film and now we're making a comic book based on the film. So let's head over to comicai. That's going to be our canvas for this project. There are a bunch of other AI comic book generators out there. I checked out a bunch of them, but generally, I couldn't find anything as good as comicai. There would be issues where you couldn't figure out how to use it, or it only generated a character, or the worst part would be you generate a character and then in the next pane you'd have that character doing a new action. Guess what? The AI would completely change the character. The AI is crazy like that. But comicai, they have consistent character generation. So once you make your character, it stays the same character throughout. And so this episode is about creating our main character, Jasper. So let's go over to comicai and we'll just make a whole bunch of different versions of Jasper and see what we get. And here's the page you first get when you sign in. Transform your story into comics, start creating. It's really great that it gives you all these looks just like this. So going into this, I'm kind of imagining like a little Miles Morales type of thing. So let's check out superhero comic. So here you are, it says tell a story. So I just wrote a basic version of the story. A poet named Jasper is evicted from his apartment in Brooklyn. He happily moves into a mausoleum in a cemetery nearby. And then you hit next and then it just processes. It doesn't take too long. So then it'll bring you over to character generation and it's going to generate a character for you, but it's going to be wrong. So whatever generates, like you can see, he's completely got this white guy. It's totally the wrong guy. So over in the image description for the character, that's where you can write your description for what you think the character looks like. So I'm going to put that in here. Describe Jasper. Boom. Okay. So that's what it gave me. So, okay, he looks a little severe, right? It's supposed to be a comedy. So let's just add comedic to the description, like comedic expression. See what it does. Comedic expression. Regenerate. Here she is doing her thing. Working hard, putting in full effort to produce the figure. This is looking pretty good. But he's more quirky than that. So let's address his clothing. So we'll say something like he wears Shakespearean clothing. His style is eccentric. Okay. Here we go. Okay, that's cool. Now he's looking a little like, a little mysterious. That's actually kind of how Bill played the role. Let's do a side by side, see how we feel. I like the face. The outfit's still too normal though, so let's work on the outfit a little bit. In the character description, and I'm going to add steampunk. Instead of Shakespearean clothing, that might have confused us. So I'm going to say he wears a steampunk suit and interesting jewelry. Interesting jewelry. Regenerate. See what we get. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So now he's looking pretty funky. He's got this tie. Let's see if we can make it even more quirky. Let's say he has feathers in his hair. Oh, and tattoos, because he does have tattoos. Okay, here we go. Regenerate. Whoa. Okay. So this is the funny thing about working with these AI generators is like they're amazing. They're like taking everything I'm saying, they're just creating our image. But then sometimes they just like completely go off the rails. Dang. I wish I had those birds on set. He would for sure be rocking those birds on his shoulder. This one on the right is pretty sick. Oh my god. Okay, dang. Okay, this is pretty fly. Okay, this is So now let's try the same character, but let's try a whole different style. So go back to comicai, say start creating, and then we choose a different style. So let's go with analog film. Let's check that one out. Next, I'm gonna do the same description, She's putting in the full effort again. She's going analog film this time. It's gonna be awesome. We'll see what we get. Oh dang, okay, that's cool. Groovy. Yeah, I'm liking this style better. I was thinking a little more of like a straight ahead kind of Marvel vibe, but I'm actually kind of digging this comic book style. Let's see if we put him in a suit jacket, because Jasper wears this kind of corduroy suit jacket. I'll say corduroy suit jacket. Let me say, I'm gonna go steampunk style, just to like get him to do something funky. Let's see what they do. And regenerate. Yeah, so let's go. I'm gonna tell him steampunk style. Whoa, okay, now that's kind of sick right there. That's booyah. Okay, this is pretty dope. This is looking pretty dope right here. Didn't understand that. I like the earrings. The earrings are pretty dope. We could just go with, let's check this out. Let's go with this look for Jasper and see what it does when I put it in a scene. So then you go over there and you go to panel, because then that way we're gonna get to see him in like some different situations. So whoa, okay, it auto-generated this before I created the character. It auto-generated this guy in this cemetery. Oh my god, okay, that's funny, man. AI is hilarious, and you can totally have this thing generate your whole story for you also, by the way. But so you go up to the character and you check the character that you want to use. That way it'll not create this random dude, but it'll keep Jasper in there. So I was talking about the character continuity. So let's just put him in the scene. Let's see, Jasper relaxes in his mausoleum next to a wood burning stove. Let's see what that does. Generate. Dude, yes. Whoa, okay. This thing is amazing. Let's just do a picture-in-picture comparison to the actual film, to like this actual frame from the movie. It's got the wood burning stove, it's got Jasper in there. I mean, it did something different with the mausoleum than we did in the film. Man, so the movie, okay, there's these like casket slots in the walls, and this one has all these drawings all over the wall, which is cool. I'm so psyched to see this whole thing in comic book form, and there's going to be some wrestling. This video is just about trying to create the character Jasper. So the next one we're going to do Tatiana. I told you the love story, and she has a very specific look. She's an amazing actor. She was on Gossip Girl recently, and she's got this crazy sequin trench coat on with these like floral capris. It's a super dope look with the two of them together. So stay tuned, and we're going to drop the next episode soon where you get to see us generate Tatiana. YouTube has been amazing for us as filmmakers. You know, we've been in the festival circuit and on TV and these other platforms that are so slow to connect with the audience. So thank you for connecting with us. Subscribe if you dug what we did here. Give us a like, and you'll get notifications for the next episodes. And also, looking forward to sharing our other projects with you. We have several projects kind of in this vein, showing you how we're putting the projects together from the beginning, what goes into it, like what kind of heart goes into these projects, and how we're creating the stories. So we're super grateful to have you guys checking us out. Thanks a lot.